Alright, what is up boys and girls, welcome back to another video. I am Crypto Maximalist. Please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Before we begin, I have an amazing giveaway for those who sign up to ByBit down below using my link. I partnered with them to offer a free $500 trading position on their platform to do with as you choose. If you sign up in the next 70 days using my link down below in the description and deposit $100. I personally used it to take a 3x leverage long on Dogecoin, and if it hits $1, I'll make around 15k for free. Definitely worth checking out below. Alright then, we're taking a quick look at Verasity then on our daily time frame for a little update of the price action for today and recently. As we can see, there was obviously a big drop where a lot of people got liquidated a few days ago. When Bitcoin had a bit of a pullback, we saw a lot of cryptos have a big descent to the downside for a big correction. You can see Verasity here was no exception. I think a lot of people were getting leveraged long into Verasity, thinking that they could make some really insane gains on the way up. But you can see really all that's happened is we've come to a level of resistance, all-time high, local swing high, and this resistance we've now formed again at the top of the bear market range area. As you can see here, I've had this area marked out pretty much for ever since we were back here. Previous bull market support as resistance here, and then you make the support of the bear market range. We come back up and test this area many times, as you can see on the chart, and we never broke it really. We got some deviations, but we came back inside and then came down and retested deeper into the range each time. You can see here we got this little deviation. We came back inside to the halfway point, bounced up again, got a deviation here, but came back inside and came down and retested the low. So overall, we haven't really got that clean breakout to the upside for Verasity yet, and you can see we're still waiting for that here. We got up to around an 1/8% as the local swing high, and then we came down obviously a few days ago with that big red wick. Lovely recovery though on this wick. Massive recovery of around 50% of that day, which is pretty interesting. You can see we came down, wicked down into our 0.23 Fibonacci and all this previous structure here that we made. And then you can see now having a little bit of a chill after that happened. If you take a look at what happened for Bitcoin, obviously Bitcoin leads the market, we know this. All we had really was a bit of a red day for Bitcoin as it came down again. Went up to around 101k and then came down to around 95k. I think this is probably going to start, as I said, if not go sideways for a while like this. This has got a lot of space that it's going to retrace into, in my opinion. You can see Bitcoin here very much looking like it could start doing something like this, getting back down towards 70 or 80k in this area here for a lovely retrace into this lovely area of structure. I think at least a 50% retrace down to around 80k is quite likely of this local move. You can see this would be a lovely move for a nice retracing continuation. This has happened a lot on the way up for Bitcoin, by the way. Obviously, if that's the case, unless we do see our altcoins moving significantly away from their current prices, there are going to be retracements in the market again. I do think Verasity is going to have a slight decorrelation from Bitcoin eventually, because obviously Bitcoin right now is in the area and stage of life where it's come up, hit a new all-time high, hit 100k, and it's kind of at that point where you're thinking, what's going to be next for Bitcoin? Is it going to have a big retrace and drag the market down again? Is it going to go sideways for a while so all of our altcoins continue to have those moves they've been having recently? Or are we just going to see things keep going up for Bitcoin and then it takes a lot of market cap and other things don't pump anyway for a while? It's really hard to say at this point. We could see Bitcoin continue up to like 120k or something like that before getting a significant drop to the downside. Of course, every time that Bitcoin drops to the downside, the whole market will see itself correlated to that price action, and you'll see everything dropping pretty much in tandem. I think Cardano is a really good example of this. You can see here, until a few days ago, it was actually pushing up really nicely, and then once Bitcoin had that red day, pretty much every single crypto that I could show you 2 days ago, you can see, has got this exact same red candle in line with Bitcoin just dragging the price action of the market down. All the large caps look exactly the same, to be honest, pretty much in terms of price action. Verasity obviously is a small cap, and it's yet to receive that big rollover and influx of capital that we've been looking for Verasity for a while, but I still think it's showing good signs of life, bouncing up off the lows here. We've made a nice 3x, over a 3x off the lows. If you got in all the way down here at that a fifth of a cent and a fifth of a cent level, then you would be bouncing up to around a 4x off of that low, which is really nice to see. Right now we're very much just in the range still and waiting to see what will happen next in general for the wider market. You can see quite clearly on the charts here, I'm still in my long position, which I'm probably going to close pretty soon. Once it comes up and tests this level here again, or finally fully test that resistance that I was talking about, I'll probably close the position if it comes up to this level here. Right now I'm basically waiting for Verasity to just basically come up again into this area, and I'll probably just close out the position, since it's pretty much met what I was looking for, heading back up to the top of the range, which is pretty much, in my opinion, guaranteed once we came down and tapped the bear market range low down here again. Took my long position, took a while to play out, but then obviously recently we've had really good bullish price action in the markets, which has led to me having a really nice time of things, as you can see. Overall, as I said, I think Verasity is going to be doing well going forward, looking like it's gearing up for a nice bull market in my opinion. This is the weekly time frame. You can see that resistance looking very close to hand now. If we break through that, head up towards that 2 cent level, making a new swing high here would be absolutely key. I think if we came up here and into this 3 or 4 cent area on a big push for our small caps before we get a retrace and then that final parabolic move of the bull market, we could be looking at some nice new all-time highs for Verasity, which I've definitely been looking for recently. You can see, in my opinion, this has just been going sideways in the bear market, gearing up for a wonderful push to the upside for a new all-time high. Obviously no one thinks that it can be done, but we've seen how fast things can pump in the markets recently. The monthly time frame looking even better in my opinion. You can see there was a decent support that we did actually bounce on here after breaking down from this support trend line that was looking something like this. Obviously broke down from that first support of the bear market pivot. We actually bounced on this secondary support back here, got a huge engulfing monthly candle, massive green monthly candle, and you can imagine if we had something similar to the previous bull market, which is entirely possible by the way. You can see if you got 3 of these decently bullish candles in a row that looked anything similar to this one, you'd be heading well on your way up towards the all-time highs, maybe even beyond, depending on how crazy the price action gets if it ends up like this previous one. Overall, as I said, I'm bullish on Verasity and I do think it's going to do well going forward. But right now we are basically just chilling here and waiting to see what happens next with it. There's not many updates in terms of the price action. We are just basically chopping sideways quite a lot recently. We're basically waiting for a nice move in the markets for our small caps, because our large caps have moved quite a lot recently. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, the big 3, have all kind of been chopping around and going sideways and not doing too much recently. The large caps have had that trickle down of capital as a result, and now we're basically waiting for Verasity here to see the benefit of another trickle down into some of those really good spaces. Gaming, a massive space, AI, a massive space. Overall, let's see what we can do. Make sure to sign up to ByBit for a huge 30k bonus down below. Massive prizes at the minute for depositing $100. Bitrue are also offering 50 USDT for depositing, or if you're looking for a non-KYC self-custody exchange for trading, AlphaX down below in the description as well, and like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.